Fear can stop us from living the life we dream of. Yet if we face our fears head on,
the midges are out in force. I was being bitten alive. It's very hard going. Very, very hard going.
who knows what adventure we might find.
That was incredible. I'm so happy. So I'm currently run/walking Mangerton. I set off a bit too quick, so just need to take a bit of time to let myself adjust to being on the move again after sitting on the couch all day. So I'm out of breath, but the views are incredible. So nice. I'm going to stop talking and try and just get on with it. I'm going to be hiking up most of it just to save energy. Plus it's around 2:30, so it's like the hottest time I could probably have come. So I need to make sure that I'm not overheating, especially at the start. The reason I left it so late to come is because I'm doing a car camp tonight by myself. I didn't want to get to the place where I was planning on camping too early. You know, I just wanted to be there in time to have dinner, read a book. I think it's beside a river, so it would be nice to hopefully get into the river, but if not, at least just wash off the sweat, because Jesus, after this, God knows I'll need it. It's going to be my first ever solo camp, so I'm actually really nervous. I'm obviously excited, or else I wouldn't be doing it, but I'm very, very nervous. I love camping, and I love car camping, but it's a whole nother ballgame when doing it by yourself. So we'll see how it goes. Is it just me? Or are nature value bars the messiest bars of all time? I genuinely cannot eat them without making a mess. Now granted, I'm the messiest eater ever. I don't know why I wear white tops because they don't last that long. Anyway, taking a little break because you're allowed to do that on a trail run. Nobody said you had to run the whole thing. I certainly haven't run that far today. And look at the view that I have while I'm eating. Beautiful. Pretty steep downhill section, which I used to be afraid of doing, but I think it's because most of the time I hiked this, which wasn't that many times, it was raining and this was absolutely treacherous. Like, you can see how steep it is right there. It seems okay today, a bit stony, which can be a bit skiddy, but hopefully it should be okay. Yep, it's a bit slippy. So, my foot just fell in a hole. I was running down this way, having a great time, and where is it? This hole here. My foot fell in pretty much as far as my knee. Whoa. My heart did a little jump. Everything's okay though, I didn't twist anything, which is good. Just need to be careful running when it's so boggy around. Anyway, lesson learned. Don't let yourself career down the side of the mountain if there might be holes in the ground. There she is. Finally twisted my ankle towards the end, but I think it's okay. Well, that was fun. My legs are killing me, my quads are absolutely on fire. I tried to run as much as possible, but a lot of it was loose rock, so I didn't want to skid down, so it was fun. Oh, that feels so good. The goal now is to drive to where I'm hoping to camp. It's a wild campsite that I found on the Overlander website. Hopefully it's free. There seems to be a lot of camper vans around, so I'm not sure if it actually will be free. I'm just going to drive around and find something if there's someone there. I have a few ideas in mind, so fingers crossed we'll get a campsite to ourselves. Why am I saying we? I'm the only one here. So there's been a change of plan. The campsite that I wanted to go to, there's people there. There's like a van parked up with a good few people outside. So I found a spot not too far away from it. I think I can park here. Like there's nothing saying that I can't park here. So it's actually in a nice little spot. Like this road is really, really quiet. So the cars that are on it, I think, are just tourists going to the Gap of Dunlo, which is that way. There's like a forest across here, very quiet road, and then the car is here. So like, it's a bit in off the road. Nice mountain behind it. Nice tree for a bit of shade. And I can do my cooking here or up there, wherever. It's a pretty nice place. Hopefully I won't be told to feck off, but I don't think I will. There's nothing here to say that I can't park, and it's not an entrance, so fingers crossed, it should be okay. It's not a one-hand job. I have a feeling I won't need the sleeping bag tonight because it's still 20 odd degrees now, and it's evening time, so it's pretty hot. I'm gonna put the window covers on the car now because hopefully that will keep the heat out most of it anyway, and then it'll be ready to go and I'll cook some dinner. I might scout out the river down there. It still would be nice to go for a dip, but I'm going to sort the rest of this out first. Currently walking down the road a bit because I think there may be an opening where I can get to the river. Just even something to dip my feet in because I am so hot, like it's so warm. It would just be nice. But there's a rock over here that I can potentially get a bit of height and scout a place, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over there. It's only a 2-minute walk from the car, which is right over there. Was so nice. I actually can't get over it. I would have stayed in it forever. It actually wasn't even that cold. It was like the perfect cold temperature, not like an ice bath. It was like cold that it was refreshing, but you could literally just sit in there forever. That was incredible. I was so happy. had to get in the car in the end after eating and after standing outside and admiring the view for a while because the midges came out. They're biting me everywhere. Some of them managed to get in the car as well, so I'm being eaten alive. I didn't bring anything that can make them go away, so I'm just gonna have to sit in the car. But I don't mind that anyway. It's 9 o'clock now. I usually am in bed by 9:30. I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna make a cup of tea and I'm gonna have a brownie and I might read a book and I'm just gonna have a chill evening. It's amazing. So I have gone outside again. It was really nice outside. I thought the bugs had gone, so I was standing out for a while and then they came back, so I figured they're just attracted to living things. So I came back in. I've been reading for a bit. I'm pretty tired now, so I'll probably just call it a night. Try and get some sleep. It's still a little bit bright outside. It's actually 11:15 right now, so it's crazy that it's still bright at this time. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get some sleep. I'm gonna get up early tomorrow and hopefully do another hike. I'll see how I feel. But yeah, good night. So I was outside, I've taken all the window covers off the car and I was about to make breakfast, but the midges are out in force. I was being bitten alive. I feel really itchy right now. So I'm just going to wait a while until the sun is up a little bit more to cook. It's 7 a.m. right now, so I have plenty of time. I'm in no rush anywhere, so I'm just going to chill and read my book for a little bit more until I can see that they're gone. Okay, so I have the wet clothes back on. I'm gonna drive to go for a hike now. I'm gonna try Purple Mountain. I've never done it before. I had to come up with my own little route on the hiker app because the only ones that I see online are ones that go all the way around and that you have to walk on the road for ages. And I just prefer not to go on the road today, so I'm gonna do an out and back. So I'm gonna go Purple Mountain to Tomies, I don't know, and then back, and then I'll drive home. It's probably going to be hot. I'm glad for the wet clothes because they've cooled me down a little bit. I've put sunscreen on, I've everything packed up, ready to go. Yeah, that was a great night. I think I'm here. This is the parking spot. The road is right there. But look, I think I have to go all the way up there. My legs are a little sore after yesterday, so I don't know how I'm gonna get on, but ooh, it's windy. Really gorgeous. Basically none of this is runnable, which is good for me because I kind of just want to take it easy on the way up. I'll try and run bits and pieces down. I'm in no rush. It's a lot cooler than it was yesterday, just because it's earlier. There's a tiny bit of cloud cover, which is lovely, thank God. And I'm also sheltered a little bit from the sun by the mountain on my right hand side. It's a lot more pleasurable than it was yesterday, although I did really enjoy yesterday, but I felt like I was gonna pass out with the heat. Oh wow, I was not expecting this at all. This is an awful lot more technical than I expected. I did expect it to be rocky because that's what it said in the description, but this is crazy. Like, I don't know how people do this in any type of like wet or adverse weather, because it's a lovely day today and I'm finding it really difficult. Now my legs are super tired. I'm just trying to find the path. There is none. My legs are super tired from yesterday's hike, so that doesn't help, but it's very hard going. Very, very hard going. That is a technical trail. It's very like hard on the ankles and the leg muscles because you're constantly like trying to balance. It's not actually a difficult trail really, it's just technical. I've just stopped now to get some fuel to figure out whether I want to do the out and back, because now I understand why people don't do it, or whether I'll continue on and do the loop around that takes in the road as well. We'll see. I've decided to suck it up and go back the way I came. I was able to run most of the way from where I just was, which was handy. And I'm going uphill. I'm facing into a headwind for most of the way as well, so it should be fun. I reached the top of the first mountain that I did, so very little uphill from here. We're getting there, we're getting there.
Conquering fear is not about removing it from your life completely. It's about feeling the fear to do something, and doing it anyway.
back at the car. I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna get a shower and get food. That was a great weekend.